So this PS3 has been sitting around doing nothing but collecting dust and wasting space for 3 years or even more. I have no idea. I don't even know how old it is. I think I got it when it came out or something like this, but I haven't touched it since. And yeah, I sometimes even forgot that I have this. And you know, now when the PS4 is out, well, let's get this ready. You know, I don't even have any games, I believe, or, well, I gotta look for them. Oh, here it is. This is the PS3. It's in very bad condition. I just cleaned it off from a little dust. This was really dusty. Still a little bit on it, but as you can see, this just comes right off. I don't even know how that happened. You can see it's see-through. Cool. So yeah, it's got quite a huge scratch there. I'm not planning on selling this anyway, because now, you know, the PS4 is out. Who the fuck wants that? That's the fat version. There's a slim version also. You know, I'm no expert when it comes to these things. I don't even know how to turn this on. Well. Yeah, behind is the power. This doesn't even have a hard drive, because I borrowed the hard drive, and yeah, I'll just look for a hard drive that I can put in here. Probably, you know, a low gigabyte one, because I'm not planning on using this, just for you guys. Other than that, it should be functional. I've got the controller there, I've got everything wired up to my brand new TV, and yeah, we can put this cover on. Don't know, might use some tape to make it stop moving around, because that is already, all the snaps are broken. So yeah, now let's give this thing a hard drive, shall we? Well, that's the hard drive that's gonna go in there. That's the Gangsta hard drive from Fujitsu. Why Gangsta? Well, me and my friends put Linux on there and always booted via USB on the school computers, and that is forbidden. So that's why it's called Gangsta hard drive. So now that school is out, I don't need that anymore, and all the data has been saved. So let's put it in there. It's 80 gigabytes. It's the lowest capacity one I could find. And I even Googled a little bit, because I need to install an operating system. And they say that you need a 54 RPM hard drive, because if not, you're gonna have some problems. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't see why that should make any problems, but since I have no clue about anything on consoles, I might, well, give it that. I have no idea what speed it is though, so, well, it's not a fast hard drive. I don't even think it's 72 RPMs. Whatever. Now, let's see where the hard drive actually goes. Yeah, let me figure that out. Before we continue with this hard drive installation, you're probably gonna ask, why the hell do you own a PS3 and, you know, don't use it? Well, I don't even think that thing has more than 5 hours or 6 hours on it, or, well, 10, or not more than 10, I believe. So yeah, the reason is, I know these things aren't cheap. They're overpriced as hell. I personally think so. And you know, all the games I play it on a PC or on a Mac. And the reason for that is because it's easy to explain me why I'm a PC gamer. It's easy because I think these games for those consoles are just too expensive. And when I look on Steam or something like this, they're like 10 to 20 euros cheaper, and some of them even have better graphics, because, you know, that thing maybe can't do the whole graphics anymore. So yeah, that is just the reason. Actually, it's just the whole thing. You have another CD laying around, and you have another platform, and yeah, I pretty much got that one day, and it has been I believe, a thing which has never been running, but you could look at, so that's why it was cheaper. That is what it looks like. And now let's figure out where the fucking hard drive goes. Hopefully I don't have to open up this whole thing there. Probably I have to, you know. My luck is always like that. So here it is. the caddy is actually pretty simple. Just slides in there, and as expected, I don't have the screws anymore, so well, I guess I'll just put it in like that. Hopefully it goes that way. I don't even know. Come on. There we go. So now let's see if it actually slides in there or if it bitches. And does it work? It does. Awesome. Oh, damn it. No. Crap. Probably now the hard drive is going to be stuck in there. Let's just see. Yep. There we go. I noticed that like right away after I pushed it in. Well, fuck that. Doesn't really matter. And if I really need to get it out, if the hard drive doesn't work or something like that, or if I have to reformat it, I don't know, then, well then crap, but I'm gonna get something to get it out if I have to. Let's screw that in and see actually how to install an operating system. I have no idea. If I have to burn a CD or if it can do it over USB, I don't know. Let's just see. Oh yes, this thing can boot from USB, and when I read it like that, it's not gonna be so hard to do that. So I already downloaded the firmware for it. It's called PS3 Update.pup, whatever, it must be the PlayStation file system or something like that. Yeah, now I have to put it on a USB, which I already inserted here. Very high end, 244 meg USB, but it should work. But I'll format it. And then I have to make 2 folders, I believe. Or 1 folder, I'm not sure. Folder, PS3, and update. Okay. Alright, formatting is done. PS3 and update. Or no, they have to make update inside PS3. Within, okay, yeah. See, I've already done it wrong. Let's put on caps lock, PS3. No, not PS that. Here, PS3. And another folder. Update. And that shouldn't be so hard, and now we should be able to copy this in here. This data here. And to put it in here. And it is, hopefully, yeah, there we go. Now, let's see if I can get this to boot when this is hopefully working. Well, I could have actually hooked up the PS3 to my Samsung monitor over there. But, yeah, I can't really find a HDMI cable right now, so I need to go with my CRT. And it is done, so now let me first try that, because I bet it's not going to work with the first try. Alright, it took me a couple of tries to activate the safe mode on this thing, but I think that is it. So it says you need to connect the controller, which I have here, and I better not wreck it before I can use it. And now I have to do number 6. For some reason, I have to do number 6. Even though here I could restore it, this is just update. I don't know. Let's just connect the USB and do update then, I guess. There we go. I don't even think it can run or read the file system, the Unix file system. Linux file system. Come on. So now, how does this work? There we go. I have to press select and start at the same time. And please work. It's checking. Unfortunately, this USB doesn't have an LED which indicates if it's doing something or not. But there's nothing wrong with the USB. Should just be working. Should. Oh well, that took a while, but it's doing something. It says the update is being prepared, so yeah, we'll better just let this do its thing and then we'll be back. Yeah, there we go. Now look at that. We are running. It is working. So I can use that operating system now. This is, oh, not working. Why is the controller not working? There we go. So, yeah, I set this all up. It had another update after I updated it. So, when I connected it to the internet, it downloaded right another update. So I actually thought I updated the latest software, but yeah, who cares? This is my netbook actually here. It's recognizing it as a media server. Yeah, no, Windows and media server thing. Yeah, and actually in the meantime, I can disconnect that now. I found my only PS3 game. Indiana Jones and the Legendary Adventures. I don't think it's called like that in English. Well, let's see if the optical drive still works. This is a legit PS3 game. Should be working. Still eating it. I'm not a fan of those slot loading drives that all the Macs have also. I'm not really a fan of those. It's doing something. Didn't press anything. It's doing it from itself. Yeah. Oh yeah, now I remember. When I got this thing, I believe I played this game in the first level or so, and that's about it. Yeah, there we go. New game. Hopefully I'm not getting any copyright suit because of that music. Shit, I should better turn this down. You know, it's not because I don't like it, it's because the stupid copyright's everywhere. Yeah, it's working. So, that is it, guys. It is working. Holy crap, it does work indeed. Holy shit. This hasn't been running in, I believe, 3 years. So, behind me you can still see that cutscene. Yeah, probably this is gonna be the last time that thing will run. For another year or so. I'm not sure. But it was just fun to set it up. It was fairly easy. Everything worked. It just took me a couple of tries to get into that save mode, but yeah. Overall, that Sony website described that pretty nicely, and also that website I looked on, how to restore it. So you know, that's pretty a plus point because sometimes when you set up things like that, there's just like you get this file and do something with it. I've had that happen on a lot of stuff like firmwares for pretty much everything, like firmwares for phones that are old, like old Nokia phones. Just say, here you go, here's a file and do something. Yeah, here you can see it works. I remember playing this game, but I gotta say I'm more of a fan of the movies rather than the games of Indiana Jones. But this is not bad. I like the Lego games. But that doesn't change any opinion on my console statement. I don't like these things. I'm more a PC guy, and if you're using a console, I'm not blaming you. That's totally fine. You can do that. But for me, I don't think it's personally the games itself are just too expensive, and I'm not so much of a gamer that I really need it. So it is working, as you can see there, and it's running with this hard drive just fine. And the operating system was easy to install. And yeah, there was really nothing going wrong. Not that I remember. So, yeah. That is the video, the PS3 Fat Edition.